You want to know why you suck at Black Ops 6? Because you're trash, kid. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine that. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Imagine that was the whole video. No, there's a lot of things in this game that is out of your control, but there's a lot of things in this game that is definitely in your control that you're just not doing right. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things. And a lot of these things on the list that I'm going to mention today is about 10. I do most of them. And I could see why I'm losing my gunfights. I could see why you guys would be losing gunfights too. So, guys, before we get into it, if you could drop a like, we don't normally set like goals, but we're going to go for 1,211. And if you guys could subscribe to the channel, you've been blowing up the subscribe button lately. I truly appreciate that. Love you guys for it. Go ahead and do that. Now we're going to talk about all the things you need to change in order to play better at this game. And the first one that I want to talk about is a reloading addiction. A lot of people have this. I have it. It's just something that's really, really annoying. Now, before I talk about that, here's 10 seconds. If you guys are lazy or don't have time to unlock all the camos in Black Ops 6, check out MMOEXP. They'll do it for you. They'll get it all done. And they even have double XP tokens and double weapon XP tokens for you guys to get. Check out the link down in the description below. So back to the reloading addiction. The reloading addiction is something that a lot of people have, but a lot of people don't realize they have it, and it's actually costing you a lot of gunfights. You ever shoot your gun in this game and then you have like 20 bullets left in the mag, but for some reason you have to reload? I'm sure it's classified as an OCD somewhere. It must be, because we all do it. You have so many bullets left in your reserve, in your mag, in whatever it is. You still have to reload. You still find the need to reload. And that's going to cost you gunfights, because you're going to reload out in the open. Someone's going to come up out of nowhere. They're going to drop you as you're reloading. Or you're going to be walking around trying to reload your gun, and someone's going to pop up out of nowhere again and drop you. I say only reload your gun when you absolutely have to, when it's absolutely necessary. So if you have like 5 bullets left, definitely reload. But if you got like 15 or 20, kind of hold off on it. Next thing I want to talk about is not healing before re-engaging in a gunfight. This is something that I'm guilty, man. I'm definitely guilty of this. I'll start shooting at someone, I'll drop him, I'll kill him, I'll see that he has a teammate there, and even if I have cover beside me, I'm not gonna go behind that cover. I'm too cocky. I have way too much confidence in myself. I'm gonna start shooting that second dude, even though he's fully health and I'm at like 10 health. It's an awful idea. Don't do that. If you could actually just go to cover instead, wait till you heal, pop a stim if you have it, then re-engage, you're gonna win a lot more gunfights. You might lose out on a gunfight. The enemy might go and kill someone else, or he might run away, or one of your teammates might kill him, but at least you won't die. So that's another thing as well. Another one that I want to talk about, and this one I've actually fixed for myself, so I'm gonna tell you guys, you're gonna want to fix this as well. Do not be a marathon runner. Do not be a headless chicken. A lot of people run in this game. A lot of people just run and gun, and they're not looking anywhere. They're just going, running without a purpose. Do not sprint if you do not need to sprint. Your sprint to fire speed is going to be super low, which means you're going to lose a lot more gunfights if someone's just camping in a head glitch waiting for you. Another thing is, you're not really aware of what's going on. You're just focusing on where you're running and stuff. Don't do that. Just kind of hold back a bit, hold down a location, move locations and stuff. We'll talk more about that in a minute, because that's another thing. But just kind of hold down a spot and play relaxed. Just wait for the enemies to come to you. They're going to be running like hellish chickens. They're going to be the marathon runners. Let them come to you. Drop them and do it. Another thing is, you are shooting the wrong spot of the body. This one's a little crazy to me, all right? Now, in Black Ops 6, if you shoot the hand, if you shoot the toes, if you shoot the chest, they all do the same amount of damage. So it doesn't really matter theoretically where you're shooting the enemy. The only time where you'll get more damage is a headshot. Now, a lot of times in Black Ops 6 as well, you'll shoot the head and it'll do 24 damage, whereas if you shoot the chest, it does 22 damage. So they both take the exact same amount of shots to end up dropping the enemy. So it doesn't really matter if you're hitting headshots or not. There's only a few guns in this game that actually do more damage and less bullets to drop someone when going for the head. Now, I'm gonna recommend you shoot at the chest. The legs are hard to hit, the arms are hard to hit, the head is really tiny, so it makes it really hard to hit. If you have the opportunity to shoot someone in the chest, which is a really big spot on their body, even if your gun has recoil, it's going up and down, it's going left and right, you're still gonna be on that chest. You'll still be able to drop the enemy. And the best part of it is, if he starts shooting back at you and you start flinching and you start getting heavy recoil and all that, your gun's gonna bounce up automatically to his head, dealing more damage. So focus on the chest, guys. Unless you're going for camos, then go for headshots. But if you're not going for camos, the chest is going to win you most gunfights in this game, at least. Next one is the no awareness. You play without awareness. And this one, especially when I play with my webcam on, a lot of people think I'm looking at a second monitor, but I'm always constantly looking at my minimap. Literally every 5 to 10 seconds, my eyes are peeking over at that minimap. Even if there's no radar up, this gives you a lot of information. If you see that your teammates are all on one spot of the map, not getting kills, not dropping anyone, and you see that the other side of the map is pretty empty, now you know that the enemies are there, even if you don't have a radar. If you see that your teammates are all dying, but there's no action around you, now you know where the enemies are. Just go to that part of the map and get them from there. Another thing you should look at is the kill feed. The kill feed is going to give you a lot of information. It's going to tell you who's killing, who's dying, all that kind of stuff. You see your teammates are all getting kills and stuff. Well, now you know that the enemies are going to be spawning out ahead of you somewhere. If you see that your teammates are all dying, watch your back, watch your sides, watch your front. They're going to be everywhere. So make sure to do that as well. Now, a big one, and this one, oh man, I'm guilty of this one, man. Seeking revenge. If somebody drops you, if someone's camping, you run into a room and he drops you, do not seek revenge. Do not go for that guy. He's gonna be there again. He's still gonna be there. He might move spots, he might move corners, so you're gonna jump in that room. The main thing in your mind is gonna be, oh, I gotta drop this guy, I want to teabag him after, do whatever you gotta do, right? But no, don't do that. Don't go in with that mindset, because he's just going to drop you again. Then you're going to be even angrier. You're going to be running across the map, not even looking for anyone. You're just going to be focused on going to that room. Someone's going to pick you off somewhere. It's not worth it. Do not seek revenge. You'll get that guy at some other point in the game, so don't worry about that at all. Now, going down to another one, got 4 more on this list. Not using lethals, or tacticals even. Tacticals, I would say, only use those if you know for a fact an enemy's there. But lethals are going to get you a lot of kills randomly. Even if you just throw them randomly, every so often you're going to get random kills with it. But if you know someone's camping in a room or a corner or anywhere, cook up a grenade, count to 3 in your head. Once you get to 3, throw it. By the time it lands near the enemy, he's got less than 1 second to get away from that grenade. By the time his brain processes that there's a grenade there, it's blowing up. He's gone. He's a goner. Goodbye. Peace. See you later, bro. Go respawn. Come seek revenge. Right? So make sure you guys are using lethals as well. Now, this one is one that bothers me, and I don't do this, but I see a lot of people doing this, and that's playing too much objective. And I'm not telling you guys to not play objective, but I'm going to give you guys an example here. Say you're playing domination. All right? Domination's fun. You spawn at the beginning of the game at C flag. You capture C, you capture B. Why are you going for A? It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry for yelling. It just, oh my god, dude, my teammates, they do this all the time. Don't go for A. You're going to win the game. Just hold B down, hold C down. Don't push the enemy spawn, and they're not going to be spawning all over the place. You're not going to die because they're spawning behind you. Just hold A and B, and then you got them in a spawn trap, and you could just drop them so easily. They're all going to be spawning in the same location as long as no one on your team goes into the spawn. Why would you go for a triple cap? You don't need it. You're going to win the game. The game is going to last longer if you don't get a triple cap, meaning you're going to get more kills, more XP. Why are you going for A? Oh, God, those teammates bother me. Those teammates bother me. Another one is sticking to one side of the map, and after this one, we got one more. Sticking to one side or one spot on the map. Don't be that guy. If you kill someone, and then you kill another, and another, leave that location, because someone will be seeking revenge. And if all 3 of them are seeking revenge at the same time, because they're all going to respawn around the same time, it's not going to look good for you, bro. Get out of there. Don't stay in the same spot. Don't be a camper. Don't be one of those guys. Now, I'm not saying don't ever stay in one location. Keep running. Don't do that either. But kill a few people in one spot. Switch over to the other side of the map, or move 20 meters out or something. Let them come back. Drop them again. Move locations again. Do what you got to do. Just be on the move, but don't be a headless chicken about it. And the last one I want to talk about is the wrong gun on the wrong map. A lot of people do this, man. A lot of people do this. If you're playing large maps, put the SMG away, bro. Especially if there's lots of big lines of sights. Put the SMGs away. It doesn't make sense. If you're playing on a tiny map, why are you using an LMG? Just use an SMG. Use a shotgun. I hate shotguns, but hey, it makes more sense, right? If you're playing stakeout, why are you going to play stakeout with a sniper? Unless you're like godly with it. But if you only know how to hard scope and you can't quick scope or anything, put it away. Don't pull out a shotgun on stakeout. Don't do that. I take that back. I absolutely take that. Don't be that guy. But pull out an SMG. Even an AR is decent on stakeout. It's a really small map, but there is long lines of sight, so an AR will work. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Like I said, man, if we could go for over 1,200 likes on this video, I would truly appreciate that. We don't set many like goals, but if we could hit this one, I would like it. And also, if you know someone who's really bad at the game, tag them in this video, man. Just drop a comment, tag them in it. Get them to watch it, and hopefully they could get better. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those notifications turned on as well. You guys have been absolutely shredding it lately, and I gotta say thank you. I love you guys for that. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I better end the video before it hits 10 minutes. If it passes, I'm sorry. Peace. Because if I don't, someone's gonna comment, Nick, you're a weirdo. Okay, bye.